Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions, better known as And That's My Opinion with Peter Mon. And today, you know, I need to put on a little bit of lip gloss because I have some things to say. So yesterday I did a catch-up of all the shows that I had watched in the last week. And thank you so much for your comments and stuff on that video. I really, really appreciate it. I'm having so much fun over here on this channel. Mostly, I'm having fun just keeping up with my shows. Last night, I watched Big Brother and Welcome to Plathville. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Welcome to Plathville. I watched that from Tuesday night. So a couple people commented about I need to go back and watch all the original seasons or the first seasons on Welcome to Plathville. I've only missed like a season and a half or a season and 2 episodes. I watched it up till I think it was halfway through the 3rd season. And so I've only missed the last season and a couple episodes from the 3rd season. So I watched Welcome to Plathville last night. Then I watched Big Brother. And then I watched Survivor and The Amazing Race. And so I have some things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Survivor here in a second. But really kind of overall, I want to kind of talk about this very unpopular opinion that I have about probably reality shows and things like that. And it's funny because I saw Rachel Riley actually tweet something out about this. I should see if I can pull it up really quick. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull up Rachel Riley tweets. Hold on a second. Rachel, I don't even know how to spell her last name. Rachel Riley Twitter. Let's see. Okay, here, the tweet was the first thing when you pull it up. Okay, so I'll read that to you in just a second. But I have some thoughts about Survivor and what happened last night on Survivor. So for those of you that watch it, but let me just tell you, Welcome to Plathville. First of all, I'm so confused by this whole show. Okay, I mean, Ethan and Olivia, I know they've gone to therapy in the past, but they're so unhappy together. Like, they're so miserable together. They don't want the same things in life. I mean, I don't know why. Like, either go to therapy and really do the work and make your marriage work, or, I don't know, find something that makes your life happy, because this marriage is not what's making you happy. It's obvious. And it's really sad seeing it play out on TV. Especially when it's like juxtaposed against the mom and dad getting divorced, and now the mom is dating, and the mom is dating this guy Ken that was her son Isaac's aviator teacher or whatever, which is interesting because then they pan to the dad, right? And they said to the dad something about it, and he goes, well, I mean, I don't condone it. Girl, what do you mean you don't condone it? You don't condone your ex dating? Well, that's not really up to you, is it? I don't think anybody's asking for whether you condone it or not. Like, that's really her business. But I think it's interesting, this guy that she picked. I mean, he seems very nice and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, they have 42 kids. There was obviously some lust going on in that relationship. She seems like she's ready to get down and dirty. But anyway, that's Welcome to Plathville. I don't know. I'm kind of to be honest with you, so I have a list of all my shows that I have to watch for the week, or that I want to watch. I have to watch shows I have to watch for the week. And whenever I see Welcome to Plathville come up, I'm always kind of like, God, I'm really just not even in the mood to watch it. And I used to love this show. Like, the first 2 seasons, I loved it. I just feel like they are trying so hard to keep this show alive, because it's literally the bread and butter for everybody on the show, you know? And I'm just kind of over it. I'm like, just end it. Just like, this needs to be the last season of Welcome to Plathville. It needs to be over. Like, none of these people's lives are that interesting. Give me a fucking reality show. None of these people's lives are that interesting. Okay, they got a reality show over the fact that they were this huge family that were conservative Christians, and it was basically the Duggars 2.0. They were pandering to that whole audience, okay? Well, the only person that's talking about Jesus on this show is Mariah, because she's getting 15,000 tattoos of Jesus and Bible verses all over her body. And she got baptized. She's like literally the only one that they're talking about. And they're focusing on Ethan and Olivia and their marriage falling apart. The mom and dad, their marriage having already fallen apart, and the mom dating new people, okay? And then Micah being in LA, wanting to be a model, but he's not sure he wants to move back home or be a model or anything anymore. They don't really focus on anybody else in the family, right? Like Lydia, she's never shown in the family or anything like that, except for like brief moments here and there. And I'm like, I wish they would give Lydia her own storyline. I think that would be at least interesting, right? And for that audience they were trying to kind of cater to, I think that Lydia would be a good out for that audience. But they don't do that. And so it's like they're just doing... What the show started as and where it is now are so completely two different things that it's like, where's the interest in this show? Like, they just need to end the show. This needs to be the last season, number one. Number two, Big Brother. Like I said, Suri is sitting up there looking pretty, isn't she? She looking pretty. I'm so happy. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want Suri to win, but I want her to win. I think she's playing smart. They're like, she hasn't even played a game. I'm like, she's playing a smart game. Because she knows when to zip it and shut her mouth and just sit there, you know, not do anything. But I'm real excited about the live eviction tonight and all this kind of stuff. So I can't wait for that tonight. So I watched those two shows. Then I watched Survivor. Now, I haven't watched Survivor. I mean, it's probably been 10 or 15 years since I've watched Survivor. It's been a long time. Maybe 10 years. I used to watch every season of Survivor. I loved it. It was one of my favorite shows. So I started watching it again, and I am like really, really into it. I'm loving it, okay? I'm loving the competitions, and it's so funny because like I miss so much, and so they'll say things on there like, oh, this is like a competition that we know this competition, or we know that they've done this because they've done this before. They've got all these like inner knowings of like Survivor if you've watched it for years and years and years, and I haven't. I think actually after this is over, I might go back and watch some of the older seasons because they're all, I think, on Paramount. And so I might go back and watch some of those. I might actually go back and watch Bachelor in Paradise too, the last couple of seasons. Has there been more than one or two seasons? I think there's been like 2 or 3 seasons. But anyway, because I'm really liking that show too. And 90 Day Fiancé. But that's when I'm going to have to take a break from all my reality TV. So anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, somebody asked me, they were like, Peter, please keep on giving Dancing with the Stars another chance. No, I'm not. Okay, that show's stupid. I'm glad that y'all like it. Like what you like. People tell me all the time. I'll talk about some show that I like, and they'll be like, that show's stupid. And I'm like, you're probably right. It probably is, but it brings me enjoyment. So I don't care. Think it's stupid all you want. Listen, I can have an opinion and think a show is stupid, but that doesn't mean that you don't love that show. You love whatever show you want, okay? You want to watch a bunch of fools dancing around in horrible costumes on TV? Have at it. Do I think it's a good family show? A dancing show? I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a whole fucking Disney Channel. Go watch Disney or Nickelodeon or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even think it's really that good of a family show. I think it's boring. I think it's boring and dragged out, and I don't like those hosts. I don't like the hosts. I'm not watching Dancing with the Stars. I'm not willing to give 2 hours of my week up to watching Dancing with the Stars. But I am willing to give up 2 hours of my week to Survivor and Amazing Race. But here's the thing, okay? Now, I watch these shows because I want to see people really fight to the end to win it, okay? Now, you have everybody in the world that's auditioning to be on Survivor, okay? They're sending in their tapes, their audition tapes. They're applying for it. Do they send in audition tapes like RuPaul's Drag Race? I don't know. But they're sending in audition tapes or applications. They're trying really hard to get on these shows. People would die to be on these shows, right? Okay. Especially when you're younger. Because when you're younger and you go on, well, I guess Cerise she's not younger and she, you know, has done the same thing. But you can make a whole career out of reality shows. You know, you can go Big Brother, you can go on Amazing Race, you can go on The Challenge. You could do all kinds of things. You could like start at 23, 24, 25 and be on a reality show, and that could be your career. There are people that are making, like that whole Bachelor Nation, Bachelorette Nation, like that whole world, like those people are just making a career out of just doing all them shows over and over and over again. 90 Day Fiancé, there's all those kind of fiancé shows now, right? Okay. So, you go on Survivor. This is what irks me so bad about this. There are so many people out there that are dying to get on Survivor, right? We are 4 episodes or 5 episodes in this show, and 2 people have already quit Survivor. They got to the Tribal Council. They got all the way to the Tribal Council, okay? And 2 people done quit. Okay, now, I think your stories are real endearing. Like, Sean quit last night, and Sean was like, well, to be really honest, I was so ready for them to kick that Sifu off. I was like, this is the drama that I came here to watch, okay? That this new guy enters the tribe, okay? And he don't know nobody, and they're going to kick somebody off from their own tribe to save the new guy. And I like that Sean guy, right? Okay. So, I'm watching it, and that's the plan, is that they're all going to vote for Sifu. Well, then Sean comes out, and he says, y'all know, because Jeff's like, now, if tonight you go home, what has your experience been like on Survivor? And he's like, what I've learned is, and he shares this story that was very endearing about how he grew up Mormon and he couldn't be out and he couldn't live an out life as a gay man and things like that. And so now his husband is waiting for him back at home, and he realizes that his life and his adventure is not in Survivor, it's at home. And I'm like, I think that's a really sweet story. I do. I think that's real endearing. Girl, your adventure can't wait 90 days for you to fucking win Survivor. Like, you tried so hard to get on this show. You made it over tens of thousands of other people that wanted to be on this show, and you all of a sudden it occurred to you that you wanted to be at home cuddle up with your husband. I love my husband. I love my dogs too, okay? That's why I don't audition for these shows. People all the time are like, why don't you audition for Big Brother? Why don't you audition for these shows? Well, first of all, I wouldn't make it on Amazing Race or Survivor, okay? I couldn't do them challenges. But I would go on Big Brother because I can talk shit like nobody's business, right? So, but the thing is, I don't want to leave my... thinking to myself that I'm going to make it past week 1 or something, right? But I don't want to leave my husband or my dog for 3 months. I know that. I know that sitting right here in my living room. I know that. I don't need to go on no show to figure that out. Okay, how bad was things at home for you to have to go on Survivor because you thought that was the adventure of your life, to then turn around and realize that you didn't want to be on Survivor? You wanted to be at home with your husband? Girl, your husband's probably sitting there going, oh my God, you just threw away $750,000. Go back. We could be making love all night long 3 months from now, you know? So anyway, I'm real over these people quitting Survivor, okay? That one girl, she quit Survivor because she was wanting a cigarette so bad she couldn't taste it, okay? I was like, listen, I feel for you, girl. I get it, okay? But like, maybe you thought about that before you came on Survivor. All these people quitting Survivor. So Rachel Riley, okay, she's the one that was on Big Brother. You know, she's also on Traitors. And she and that Kate from what was that, Below Deck, they used to get into it all the time about outfits and stuff like that. But Rachel Riley, she was on Big Brother. To be honest with you, she wasn't my favorite person on Big Brother, okay? But I liked her because she was good, she was gamey and stuff like that. She was the one that said, you know, like, about the floaters. She said, get your life vest or whatever. So she put on here last night, I love this. She said, just saying, this is on Twitter, just saying, put me in Survivor CBS. I'm definitely not quitting. What's up with all these quitters this season? This is where I'm at with it too, okay? Why the fuck are you getting on a damn show? I need more lip gloss. Why are you getting, this is my new favorite lip gloss right now, Chanel. She's winning the contest right now. Over my drama channel, I'm doing a contest about what to find the perfect lip gloss. It was kind of lost today because some stuff happened on the video. But anyway, you have to watch the video to find out. A lot of drama happened. But anyway, I'm like, what is with all these reality shows? I'm so tired of it. I feel like every reality show that I watch, at least every season, one person quits. Okay, now listen. I'm not talking about medical issues and things like that. I get it, right? But just to be homesick, or just to realize that this reality show wasn't for you. Do you realize you are taking the place of somebody out there that really wants to be on those shows? Now, I think, this is what I think we ought to do from now on, right? Like CBS, they ought to have 20 people in waiting, right? That they're like the, you know, not the real jury, but they're like, what do they call it? Not the temporary juries, but what are they, I can't remember what them people are called. You know, somebody shouting out, tell me, educate me, please, because I can't remember. I watched that. You're talking about a good reality show. Y'all watch The Juror on, is that what it's called? The Jury, on Juror, something like that on Amazon Prime. So many people told me to watch that show, and I thought, this looks so stupid. And I finally watched it. I was like, living. I loved it, right? But you know, like the Juror and Waiting kind of thing. They should have 10 people that have made the show, but like they only go on the show if somebody quits. Not if they get kicked off, but if they quit, right? So when Sean quit last night, okay, fine. Well, y'all fucked the tribal council. Now the show's going to go an extra week long, okay? Oh, production costs, I don't give a fuck, all right? You signed us up to watch your damn show. You didn't sign us up to watch your show every Wednesday night, okay, for people to quit. You signed us up for people to scream and yell at each other and win challenges and kick somebody off. That's what I signed up for, okay? Not for somebody just to quit to realize they wanted to go sit at home and watch Survivor on the couch with their husband. No, ma'am, okay? I'm so over people quitting reality shows. I am so fucking over people quitting reality shows. When there are people out there that they really want to be on these reality shows, I'm over it. That's going to be my thumbnail. So anyway, what's the time so I can remember what that's at? Okay, so anyway, that'd be a cute thumbnail though, wouldn't it? Okay. That's probably better. Anyway, but I'm over it. And I think what they should do is, they do this on some other shows, not very many, but a few. If somebody quits and decides they don't want to be on the show anymore, okay, goodbye, good riddance. Then you know what? You just bring in juror number 10, juror number 5, juror number 1, right? And then you put them in that role. So when Sean leaves, they put Judy Smith right in Sean's role. And all of a sudden, she's in that tribe, and she's just filling the role of Sean. You know, then they show up at the challenge next day, and they're like, look, there's a new tribe member. Oh, Judy Smith's here because Sean quit, right? I don't know. And then we accept that as somebody getting kicked off. No, if you're not going to do that, then they should have to kick off somebody too. He already wanted to leave. This is what I don't understand about it, okay? The time before, the gal that left because she just didn't want to be there anymore after 24 hours, Jeff let her quit. Why did Jeff Probst make, how much money does Jeff Probst make a year off Survivor? See, I want to know how much that man is worth, first of all. Hold on a second. How much... This is why I love the Google so much. Back in the day, we had the Encyclopedia Britannica. You couldn't look shit like this up. Okay, how much is Jeff Probst worth? Here it is. Pulls it right up. Let's see how much he is. $50 million? Are you kidding me? What has he done? That reminds me of that show, Roseanne. I love that show, Roseanne, back in the day. She's problematic now, though. But when they get $50 or $500, and Becky goes, $500? I love that so much. But anyway. Did Jeff Probst marry a contestant? Did he, though, really? In 2004, after filming on Survivor, Vanuatu Wrapped, he began dating one of the contestants, the 23-year-old Julie Berry. He was about 20 years her senior. They broke up in early 2008. Probst married his second wife, Lisa Ann Russell, on December 5th of 2011. Oh, Lord, we just learned all kinds of things about Jeff Probst. Okay. So, anyway, he's worth $50 million. How is he worth that much money? I need that job is what I need. I need to go live on a beach and tell a bunch of people what to do and take their fire. That's what their flint and their fire. That's what I need to do. And get paid $50 million. Are you fucking kidding me? These people's lives. Anyway, why did he let them vote Sean off? Now, what they should do is, he should say, Sean, are you quitting? And Sean would say, yes, I'm quitting. Because Sean said, I want everybody to write my name down. Oh, no, baby, that ain't how it works, okay? You got to quit. You got to raise your hand. You say, I can't handle the show anymore. I'm quitting, okay? Then you quit the show, okay? Then they do a vote. Then with the rest of the 5 that are remaining, or the 4, then they got to vote somebody else off. Then you done lost 2 people, okay? Because then you done suffered for your tribe or your people, right? Like, you decide to leave. Now your tribe is going to suffer as a result of you leaving, okay? Like, there has to be some payoff there or something like that. I'm all for Rachel Riley. Put me on one of them damn shows. I'm so tired of people kicking these people off. And listen, and then I had to turn around and watch Amazing Race. And I am living for Amazing Race this season. I love it so much. I was so sad to see Jocelyn and Victor go last night. I was so sad. And she was so sweet. She's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And he was so upset about it. I was like, I love them so much. They were #1, and then they came in last. I was sitting there, y'all watch it last night when they had to do those tiles. Oh, no. I would have quit. I would have. My husband would be screaming out, find that fucking tile! And I'd be like, no, I'm done. Let's go get some food. I'm done. I can't do it. We're off the race. That's why I can't go on the Amazing Race. I'm looking at 10,000 tiles trying to find a match. Listen, I wasn't that good at that match game when I was 5 years old. I sure shit ain't good at it at 51, and I don't need to go on no show to prove that. So anyway, let me know what you all think about all this in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.